back. Okay, now today I want to do the reinforced holes in the belly pan. So it's back on the build with a vengeance. Let's see if we can make it look good and beefy so it doesn't fall apart and crack when I put the bolts in later on. Okay, so Isolastic bush mounts, part 35 I think it is. Welcome back to Delboy's Garage. Let's get stuck in.
take it back, the purity we never had. I'll find another way. So take it back, give back the love you never had. I'll find another way. Take it back, the purity we never had. We'll fade away. Take it back, give back the love you never had. We'll find another way.
Alright, let's give you a look. There we go. Alright, this is about as ugly as it gets. Just plug welded the plates in and then tack welded around the outside just to give them proper adhesion, and then I've welded in the end because I'm going to grind that over just so that I can, so it looks like one piece, and there's a decent bit of penetration on that with no blow throughs. There you go, that's how you do it. Put a piece of copper on the back as a heat sink, and it drags the heat away from this steel. It allows the heat to pass through the steel. As soon as it gets to this side, it starts sinking it away, dragging it away, and it prevents this blowing through. So if you're ever welding sheet metal, little piece of copper sheet, aluminium sheet, brass, anything non-ferrous that won't weld to the steel, put it this side and clamp it hard. Thicker the better. You get a block of brass or a block of copper, it just draws the heat out and it stops it. You don't get any like that on that side. There you go. That's the other side. Just looks horrible just to be ground back. Plug welds are always horrible when they're naked. There you go. Decent penetration. Not one blow through anywhere. A few little nips where you can see little raised spots, but then that's good because that proves that it's gone right through this metal. It's penetrated right through this metal, got to the copper and stopped. The copper then pulled the heat away and prevented it blowing through. So you can dwell on the sheet metal a lot longer than you normally would, because if you don't have the copper there, you get to a point, it just makes a hole in it and you've buggered it. But that's nice, proper beef. And also these, I've got a bit handy. These plates here, I've still got to weld that one, but look at that edge. I think you can see that this is the actual parent metal, and that's about 1 mil if that. And this stuff that I've welded on the inside is 1.5 mil, so it's going to be better. I didn't want to use offcuts of this to beef it up because they're not beefy enough. I've used that 1.5 mil, so that's proper now. That will not crack. All I've got to do is linish it all back and see if the bushes fit. Now I'm really chuffed with that. You might recognise these, hands up at the back. That's the cap washers which normally go on your handlebar clamp rubber bushes, so they come off the Bandit. So if you put these bolt throughs, normally they have a rubber bush in there, and just so they look nice, they have these. So I just rescued a couple from years ago, I think they're off the Bandit, and just cleaned them up. They look nice. Lots of you gave loads of amazing suggestions for this, to French it in, to do all sorts of different things with it, but honestly, simple is best. I like that. And there's going to be, as I've said, I'm going to cut some air vent holes in this, and I'm going to use that tank and the practically matching sides there cut out to be a kind of cover panel. So it's going to come, I might sort of bring it from there to this line, something like that. Just a little standoff panel. It's going to be mounted on little welded nuts, and then it will stay off it. The wind will go in underneath it, straight in through the vents, and it will stand off, and it will cover that completely. You won't see it, because then, all right, it will make this a little bit long-winded to take off. I'll have to take the cover panels off first, or possibly do 3 bolts, kind of one there, one there, one there. So I just take those out, then swing it away, then I can get to that one. You know, I'll make it work. I shall make it work. But there we are. I like that. Let's just give you a little demo. I'll take away the one remaining prop. They're sort of hanging on the front ones at the minute, and you can see it moves around. Isolastic bushes. Metalastic? Isolastic, yeah. Isolate the metal from the engine. So, because that's not bolted solidly, it's on rubber bushes, it won't hopefully rank too much like that. Chuffed to bits. So we'll look around the other side. Now just quickly, this bracket here is going to be next. That's alarmingly convenient. It truly is. Just a smart looking little plate from there down inside. Bosh. Just another one of those in there. Bingo. That works perfectly. So that's that easy. Not so easy this side. A little bit more of a challenge. This is the 2 bolts. Where are we? Oops. This is the 2 bolts there that are on the other side of the bike, but I had to cut all this out so that the side stand clears, so I don't have the metal here, nice and convenient. I do have, where are they? These 2. They're sort of cast into the frame, so they're quite handy, and they'll be beef. I can put nuts on the back of those. So a bracket from there, possibly going in, down the back, perhaps picking up there, don't know. That'll have to be a bit creative. This one, it's a little tiny bit twisted forward, where the extra width of the rubber has brought the panel out just a little bit like that, not much. So all I'm going to do with it is the little tab, where is it? The tab on the, can't even get a finger in there now. The tab on the inside just wants a little twist, no more than 2 mil, and that will be fine because it's so strongly welded on. I'll just twist that gently, and then that will sit nice and level. It's no problem. And there's those now with the tops welded in and boxed. 10 times better looking. Right, get out the squashy corner. So there we are so far. Looking a lot nicer than it was a few days ago. The black always does a nice job. And those little chrome washers will do for now. And also these, I shall substitute those later on. They're just what's in the box. And I shall use those. They're much nicer, they look nicer. Same thread, you can sort of see these are exactly the same thread as that, but they've got a smaller head. They look a lot nicer. So I shall use a set of those, not just on there and there, but I've got a couple there, last one's available, kind of used them up. I shall use them there, and just about everywhere that I have to bolt stuff on. Nice stainless donuts, you know it is. Right, let's wrap it up. Oh, there we go. Okay, do appreciate your suggestions on this. I really want to say that I don't need loads and loads of alternative ways to do things I've already done though. Okay, lots of people saying you could do this, you could do that, you could do the other, but you're talking about stuff that's already done. I can't go and do it again. I've done it. Moving on. So if you've got suggestions, great, love to hear them. Always constructive and always appreciated. But make sure it's towards what we're doing in the future, not what I've already done. So the brackets, this is a long old job, this belly pan. Purely because I'm getting right into it. It's working more than I thought it would. It's coming out a better success than I thought it might. I thought this was end up in a scrap, I truly did. But look at it, you know, when you see it, honestly, the way it all follows, the lines, that one follows that one follows that one. You couldn't write that, you really couldn't. Some things, it's just a happy accident, it really is. So I'm developing it more because I think it needs it, you know. If I can do something better with this, then I will, and I should. Lots of suggestions about the vents, enough already, okay. I appreciate them all. I've got an idea now, I have an exact plan for the vents. I'm gonna weld the curve of the next donor tank up the front a bit, so that front edge is gonna curve up, right up towards the radiator. It's gonna look nice, big rounded curve underneath. And the reason for that is to follow that curve on the top. There are other ways to do it. Somebody suggested making a point like a standard belly pan. Well, that just won't match that, will it? The point of this is that that's a mirror image of that, and it will kind of have an upside down reversible look about it. No, I don't even go there. So that curvature there is going to be copied in the front underneath. Whether I put a hole in it, I'm thinking French a hole into it, straight to the pipe. So I just took some pictures, or looked at some pictures of the original bike before it all took apart, and there is indeed a triangular hole right in the center of the belly pan, letting air straight into those downpipes. So I might just do that, but no, I won't put gauze in it. Trouble with that is down this area, gauze just becomes a mousetrap, and it's going to end up full of scuzz and badgers and dead cats and all sorts. It's just not going to look nice ever, and you'll always be cleaning it, picking bits out of it, like an old radiator. So no, I won't put gauze on this at all. I want to do something different. I've done gauze anyway. Finally on this, I reinforced this. I was going to use this steel. This is the offcuts from the tanks and stuff, but it is only a mil, like I said earlier, and it wouldn't really be beef enough. So that stuff that I've used is 1.5 mil, proper thick. It's the stuff I cut up from that coal bunker thing that I was going to put on the front. So that's quite chunky, and that means I've got what, 2.5 mil thick steel holding those isolastic bushes. Ain't going anywhere, it truly ain't. I'm really chuffed with that. So happy result today. Thank you for all your amazing support. I'm going to stop waffling there, leave you the wall of friends, and say thank you once again for all your support and all your encouragement. It's making this happen. Take it right safe. See you next time.